Hello everyone out there in YouTube land. My name is Will. This is Will of the Nerds. And today we are finally going through the rare binder. I say rare because it's mostly uncommons, because I've skimmed through it. But we're going to go through, we're going to pull out the rares and the foils and set them off to the side. That way I can go through and price them. And if they're $2 or more, they're going to get put in a sleeve. And then I'm eventually probably just going to take all the uncommons out and throw them in a box and save this. And once I get a bunch, then maybe I'll put the rares in here. Maybe I'll put my rares in here. And I'll use my magic binders for rares when I go to sell the collections. So hopefully I'm not going to be in the way too much of my microphone, which I am currently, so let's try to find a nice thing here. I'm sorry that it's diagonal, but my microphone is in the way, and I don't think I can do much about it. Ugh. Let's see. Can I move it this way a little bit? There we go. Sorry for all the bumps. You can see my microphone there. Try to move it off to the side, but we're gonna go through. We're gonna see, like, there's a foil. I like keeping the foils and everything separate. We're gonna set them there off to the side, and we're just gonna go through and see what we have. I really don't think there's much here. Glint sleeve, siphoner, menace gives you charge counters. I'm not a fan of charge counters. The guy I got this from looked like he has a lot of, like, Ixalan and stuff like that. There's another rare card here. If you would draw a card while you have no cards in hand, instead draw 2 cards and lose 1 life. Okay, I'm not really a fan of putting cards in here just because of how loose they can be. There's Newscraft Mob for another rare. Pitiless Plunder. That one's not a bad card. I have to go through and, like, pull the cards out that I want. I know you really can't see the cards over here, but I'll let you know if I find anything. There's another foil card. I know this isn't, it's not very exciting, is it? I really don't have the setup to do this either. I don't have a camera stand that goes, a tripod that goes higher than what I have. I tried doing it before I started the video. This is all the higher goes, so I do apologize. But that's the best I can get right now. Macabre Waltz. I like that card, so I'm probably going to keep that foil. And then what I'll probably do is I'll go through and I'll pull out what I want, and then the rest is just going to get pulled out and thrown in bulk. I don't know why you keep the uncommons separate from the commons, because most, like, some uncommons are worth something, but most of them aren't going to be worth anything. Exclusive Torment, that's a foil. Insidious Mist, Font of Agonies, and Cruel Reality. Oh, okay. Destroy target creature. Enchant player. At the beginning of enchanted player's upkeep, that player sacrifices creature or planeswalker. If that player can't, he or she loses 5 life. Okay, that one's not bad. Awaken the something or other. Erstwhile. And Ever After, which I do really like Ever After because it gets put on the bottom of your library. So you don't lose it. It's like any of the Zenith cards. Alright, we have Command the Dread Horde, which I like. I will probably keep an Hour of Glory. Hour of Glory, exile target creature. It's a God card. Alright. And there's another Awaken the Erstwhile. Okay, let's see what this is. Ugh. Thieves Guild Enforcer. And, I mean, I've seen a few cards that I like, but a lot of these I don't really care. Like, they're just uncommons. I want rares. I need rares. That's what most of my decks are anymore. There's another foil. Unbreakable Bond. Okay, the Dead of Winter for a rare over here. This is a foil. That's a foil. And then we have Liliana's Standard Bearer, which I don't think is worth anything. But it is stamped, so I am going to take it out. And there's 2 more of them. And then I think foil extended art card. I looked that one up. I think it's worth a little bit. It's not worth a whole lot. But like I said, I'm going to go through all of these rares and all of the foils. And like I want to try to make my money back. So I'm hoping I'll get some money out of these. Nightmare, which I know isn't worth anything. I do have a playset of them. So that one I probably won't keep. I want to make a Nightmare deck or just a Mare deck in general. I haven't really came across too many cards worth doing it with yet, so that's probably going to be a long process. Okay, now we're into blue. We do have a small stack of black, rare, and foil cards. Let's see how many blue rare cards we have. There's a foil. Pour Over the Pages is a good card. I don't remember seeing that last time, so that's definitely going to be a keep card for me. There's a rare card here and a rare card there. New Perspectives and Seafloor Oracle. Whenever a merfolk you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. That one's not too bad, actually. Merfolk, maybe like a merfolk control deck would be okay. All right, now there's a lot of rare cards here. So these ones are rare. Drake Haven and New Perspectives. And all the way up, Brawl, Chief of Compliance, which I like. I have 2 of him already, so I don't know if I'm going to keep him. And Herald of Secret Streams. Creatures you control with +1/+1 counters on them can't be blocked. Okay, so this one is going to go good with that other one I have, where the merfolk that mills. So I think that's an idea now. So that makes it unblockable. It puts +1/+1 counters on them. Awesome. It's all coming together. Oh, I keep hitting my microphone, and I apologize if you keep hearing a pop. Like I said, I don't have a whole lot of space to do this, and I apologize for that. Once I get a house, I'll have my own area, and I'll get a better tripod, a bigger tripod, and I'll have everything set up a lot better. Just everything's in my bedroom right now, so it needs to be easily put away so it's not in the middle of the floor. Okay, there's another foil card. And there's a rare Aether Tide Whale, which is freaking I don't like charge counters. It's one of my least favorite things. There's a foil and a rare on this side, so we're gonna take those. Nothing special, I believe. I don't even know how much money we have right now in cards. Probably maybe like $20 in rares and foils. Nothing too crazy or special. See the Truth. Like, some of these blue cards might be worth something. And we've got a foil alternate art showcase card. Then we have one of the alternate art god cards down there, but it's probably not worth anything, because I don't think any of the newer gods are really worth anything. Foss's Oracle. That's a lot of text. Teferi's Wavecaster. What do you do? When it enters the battlefield, search the library and... Okay, Timeless Voyager. It searches your deck for a Teferi. Don't really care. Alright, those 5 here. So this one... Welcome to the Fold, and then I think all of these 4 cards here. Ascend. At the beginning of your upkeep, each player draws a card. If you have the City's Blessing, yeah, don't care. City's Blessing, to me, is not a fun thing. Teferi's Wavecaster again, and Soulblade Jin. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, creatures you control get a +1/+1 till end of turn. I don't really care for end of turn stuff. Okay, so let's see. What do we have here? Induced Amnesia, or Amnosia. Released to the Wind. And this one. Teferi's Ageless Insight. On to the next. We've got a few more rare cards here. So these ones and then the whole top row, I believe. Okay, so there's that See the Truth again and pull from tomorrow. Draw X cards, then discard a card. I mean, okay, that's a fair trade-off if you pay a bunch into it. Champion of Wits. Ghostly Pilferer. And Grasping Current. There's actually a lot more rare cards in here than I thought. I skimmed through it the first time, and I was like, yeah, there's really not a whole lot. Teferi's Ageless Insight again. Nothing on that side. Teferi's Ageless Insight. And Waker of Waves for just a foil. And then these two here. Teferi's Tutelage and Teferi's Ageless Insight, a playset of them. I don't think they're worth anything, though, which sucks. I was hoping that those would be worth something. Sadly, they are not. Lupin Prototype. Staff of Death Magus, which I will keep. I do like the staff cards. Another Lupin Prototype up here. If I can grab it. Electrostatic Pummeler, which isn't worth anything. I don't think anything with charge counters is worth anything. I think they're all just dirt cheap cards. Silent Gravestone. I didn't see that in there last time. I don't know if this is worth anything or not. Cards in graveyards can't be the target of spells or abilities. That would work in, like a zombie grave kind of deck. There is a foil. That's the first foil, it seems like. Oh, yeah, it's the first foil out of this we had, anyway. And you could tell, like, there's some cards that looks like he pulled out when he went through here. Seer Sundial. Sundial? Yeah, Sundial. Soul Conduit. Target players exchange life totals. Okay, then. That would be annoying. There's another foil up here. Maze Mind Tome. Yeah, like some of these, I didn't recognize some of these just going through here the first time. Is that a foil up there? No, it is not a foil. Alright, so we're into green here. Let's see if there's anything good in green. Old Growth Dryad for a rare. Hour of Promise. As I bump my tripod there, my camera. Let's move them out of the way. There's, what, Mouth to Feed. I hate those split cards so much. You have no idea. They are the bane of my existence. I think they're stupid. Same thing with, like, the double-sided cards now in Magic. Like, just give yourself, like, 10 more slots. Why can't you just give yourself 10 more card slots? That's all you have to do. Nobody's going to be mad about it. I don't think anybody's going to be mad about a freaking Magic set having 10 more cards in it. Skarg, Goliath, and we did have a foil Plummet there. That's definitely going to get put in the deck. These are two foils here. Crocodile of the Crossing and Initiate's Companion. There is a few Merfolk I've seen in here that are definitely going to go in Overrun. I like that card. That one's going to get kept. Sandworm Convergence, which I do enjoy this card, and my friend loves this card. He put it in his freaking deck because he played my worm deck. I have this in a worm deck, and the reason it's in there is, one, because it creates a worm token, but two, it gets rid of flying creatures, and he put it in his freaking goddamn deck. And we were playing the other day. I was playing my Angels, and of course my Angels can't do nothing because they're freaking... We got a... I did see this, but we have a lottery card. I can't remember what the actual name of these are. And I couldn't tell you what it actually is because I don't remember. I had to look it up. I spent like 10 minutes trying to find what the fucking name of that card was so I could find the price of it. I know how much it is, but I do not remember the name of it. Anyway, we were playing the other day. He was playing his blue and his green deck, which is meant to have creatures power 4 toughness. I think he had Abzan Ancestry or something like that, where he draws cards. He's putting a chance to put counters on it, creating tokens. Like Garuk was creating tokens, like all kinds of shit. And he had all kinds of creatures, and I had my Angel Flyers, and I just, like, he couldn't really attack me because all of my stuff had Vigilance, and I couldn't attack him because he had Sandworm Convergence. All my creatures were flying. They can't attack him. So he did swing out and attack me once, but my creatures have lifelink. So I end up gaining like 20-something life after combat damage. So I have 40-something life, and he's drawing cards. He's trying to get something to tap down all my creatures so he can swing in and I can't block and he'll kill me. Because at the end of each upkeep, he's creating two worm tokens and beast tokens thanks to Garuk. And he didn't realize I had Exquisite Archangel on the battlefield. So, like, he could tap my creatures and attack, but I could exile Exquisite Archangel, and my life total, if I were to lose the game, my life total becomes my starting life total. So he attacks me, does his damage, and then I exile because I'm about to lose. I exile Exquisite Archangel, and he draws his cards per turn. He has nothing left in his library. And he decks out because he forgot I had Exquisite Archangel and he couldn't get rid of it. I mean, he had a way to get rid of it, but he just forgot about it. And it was amazing because I couldn't attack him at all game. And it's like, Jesus fucking Christ, this is annoying. I hate it. My life sucks. And then he decks himself out. And that was the sweetest feeling I have had playing Magic in a long time. Like, I couldn't do anything. I was absolutely useless that game. At least against him, I was useless. I couldn't do nothing. And I had to keep the other players around just in case. You know, that way they can maybe find an answer to kill him or get rid of his stuff. And he just decked out. It was nice. It's like, I can't play Magic. You're doing everything over there. I can't play nothing. And he decks out. And it was fantastic. Alright, so I'm done rambling with the story. We're gonna get back to it. I'm trying to show you the cards I'm pulling out instead of just pulling them. Fling, Trial of Zeal. I wish there was a god in here. I wish he had a god in here. I think there might be one. Maybe? But I don't remember. Glorious End. That's a mythic. It could be a bulk mythic, but it's a mythic. Okay. There's a foil up here. There's actually a lot more cards there than I thought. A lot more foil and rares than I thought. Granted, like I said, I keep hitting this. I'm sorry. I apologize. Keep bumping it. I am sorry. I don't mean to keep hitting it. It's just I don't have room. Into the Court. Exile 2 target artifacts for 4 mana. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. Alright, nothing for a while. Dance with Devils is an okay card. Wow. We've hit a dry streak, haven't we? Nothing doing. There's a rare. Storm Herald. Probably not worth anything, but there's a rare. Okay. Yeah, nothing. There's a foil over here. Chandra's Regulator, which I don't think is worth anything. I do have one of these. I think I got rid of it. I think that's why I think it's not worth anything. Because I had one and I believe I got rid of it. Because I wasn't going to use it for anything. I still need to go through all my rares and sleeve them and everything and put them in the binders that they need to go in. Oops. I hit the mic. I hit the stand again. Havoc Jester. Hazard's Favor again. Alright. Goblin Engineer for a rare. Unpredictable Cyclone for another rare. And we have one more rare for the red. And, oh, it's a foil rare. Stromkirk Occultist, which is probably not worth anything. Oh, never mind. There's a couple more red cards. And there's nothing. I do like Campaign of Vengeance. That's a good card. I know Noyan Dar Royal Shaper is not worth dick. Because I had a playset of him, and I never found anything to use him in. And I got rid of him. I know he's not worth anything. He's worth doo-doo. Legion Lieutenant. I like that card. That's a good card. Campaign of Vengeance again. That's a good card. Enigma Drake foil. Enigma Drake non-foil. Slumgar. The Drifting Death. What are you? Otris, Oracle of Half-Truths. Enters the battlefield, target opponent looks at the top 3 cards of your library and separates them into a face-down pile and a face-up pile. Put one pile into your hand and the other into your graveyard. Okay, I mean, that's not bad. Eerie Ultimatum, I looked that up. I know it's not worth anything. Heaven and Earth, that I don't know about. You know, I don't like split cards. Okay, so the 4 inside ones. Slumgar again, Titan's Nest, Struggle, Survive, Foil, and Prepare, Fight. For a split rare, is there anything here? Tezzeret's Betrayal for a rare. Steam Augury for another rare. Okay, so we have this Teleportal for a foil. That can actually go in a deck that I have already. It can get switched out for some bling. Steam Augury and another Tezzeret's Betrayal for a couple rares. Bane Alley Broker? That's some really... That does not look like magic art, but okay. Narset of the Ancient Ways, a Planeswalker that I'll probably keep. I have her already, but I'm probably going to keep it. Deadeye Plunderers, which I really like. I think that's a good card. Eerie Ultimatum for an extended art card. Soul Ransom for another rare. Anything over here? Storm the Vault, which I thought was worth money, but I don't think it is. I think it used to be. And Soul Ransom again. Veteran War Leader for a rare. Is this Indulging? Oh, foil. She's going to go in my one deck because I have her in a deck. And I could use a foil version of her. Nice. I didn't notice that last time either. Spark Trooper for a rare. Supreme Verdict, which is a good card. I'll probably keep that. Kaya's Guide, which I don't know what it does. Each opponent sacrifices a creature. Okay. Exile all cards from each opponent's graveyard. Okay. Create a 1/1 white and black spirit creature token with flying. No. You gain 4 life. Okay. Choose all if you pay the entwine cost. So if I pay just 3 colorless, if I pay 3 more on top of it. I hate when they do that, because they don't really go in depth what you're supposed to do. Okay. Calyx Destiny's Hand. I believe I have him too, but I have another one now. And we have the Locust God, which isn't worth anything. Because I looked him up, I was like, oh, he might be worth something. And I looked the Planeswalkers up too, because I thought they'd be worth something, but they are not. They're like $1 something a piece, I think. Alright, so we have this. I think I have another Neheb, and I wanted another one. I don't know if he's in my Minotaur deck or not. He might be, but I'm not sure. Is that a foil card? That is not foil. Okay. Nothing doing there. And nothing there. I do like Steel Claw Lance, so I'm glad I got another one of those. Inspiring Veteran seems like a good card to have. And you are Signal the Clans for a rare. Bronzehide Lion for a rare. And I thought I saw another one, yeah. If I can get it. Frondland Feldar? Frondland. The only thing I think of is Mr. Frond from Bob's Burgers. If you know what that is, you're awesome and I love you. What's up, my nittas? Okay, so we have what? Signal the Clans again. General Kudro of Dranith. Other humans you control get a +1/+1. He's probably gonna get. I'm gonna get rid of him. Shapers of Nature. Yes, I read that right the first time. Shapers of Nature again. Spark Trooper for a rare over here. That's the last rare we have of multicolored, and I think we're in white, which is the last bit we have. A foil and a rare. There's another rare. Bygone Bishop? Is that what it is? Yep, Bygone Bishop. Oh, I apologize. I haven't hit it in a while. I go like 5 minutes, and then I'm like, well, not even 5 minutes, like 2 minutes, and I'm like, I need to hit it again. I feel it. Slaughter the Strong. Okay. Eldrazi Displacer. Approach of the Second Sun. Ooh. Okay, I didn't see Approach of the Second Sun in there. I might get rid of Approach, because I do have 2 already. I don't need another one. So, that's probably a card to get rid of. Providence for a rare. Yeah, like, I can tell, like, there's a lot more here than I thought. Hour of Revelation, I don't remember seeing that. I don't know if that's worth anything. I know one of the Hour cards I think is worth a couple bucks at least. And I don't remember which one it is. Slaughter the Strong again. Okay, so I'm going to have my work cut out for me, because there's a bunch of cards here that I need to go through. At least like half of these are probably foils that I can throw in bulk foils with and just be done with it. Okay. And we're almost done. A foil rare. Right there. Stonehaven Outfitter. Equipped creatures you control get a +1/+1. Whenever an equipped creature you control dies, draw a card. I don't know. If I have another one of them, I do want to make an equipment deck, so that will work, but I don't know if I have another one of him. Mythos of Snapdax. Okay, that's a thing. That's a word. Elspeth Conquers Death. My friend has this in one of his decks, and it's fucking annoying. But I'm probably gonna get rid of it. I don't really want it. Pack Leader. I do like, so I'll probably keep Pack Leader. I do want to make a dog deck. It's a lot harder than it is because there's not a lot of dogs. And like there's some dogs, but some they're not good. A unicorn, foil unicorn. Gorging Ceratops, that's a good card. I'll keep that. Starfield Mystic. Enchantment spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Whenever an enchantment you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, purple's also counter on him. Maybe. Like, that's the thing. If I get another one of him, then yeah, it would work. But other than that, don't really see use for him. Gorging Ceratops. Ajani's Welcome is pretty good. I do enjoy that card. There's another Pack Leader. So there's 3 Pack Leaders. I might have a playset of Pack Leaders. And they're they're not legendary, so I can have all 4 of them out. Alright, Hushbringer, which I do like. I do enjoy Hushbringer. I do want to make a deck around that. My girlfriend wanted a fairy deck, but just fairy... A lot of fairies can be pretty expensive, especially older ones, because there's not a whole lot of good ones in Throne of Eldraine, in my opinion. There's a handful of them, but not enough to make a deck. Non-creature spells cost 1 more to cast. That's annoying. Each opponent can't cast instant or sorcery spells during that player's next turn. Okay. I want this card, not the one beside it or behind it. Draenith Magistrate. Your opponents can't cast spells from anywhere other than their hands. Okay. That one will probably get rid of. If I can get this out, we have a foil Siege Stalker. And we made it to the lands. Oh, I thought that was foil. It's not foil. Let's put that back. Don't need it. Alright. Battlefield Forge. I don't know. That's a shock. That's a shock land, isn't it? That might be worth something. For some reason when I saw it, I thought it was like a battle bond card. I was like, it's not worth anything. I can skip over it, but that's Origins. And that's a shock land, I think. That one might be worth something. Mobilized District, I don't believe is worth anything. Okay, and we have a Foil Forest. Doesn't look like we have anything there. We don't have anything there, and then all of this stuff is mainly foil basic lands, which I am okay with. I'm not complaining about that, because once I get enough, then they're going to get put in a deck. Canyon Slow, I think I looked it up. It's not worth anything. Fetid Pools, I think I looked up, and it's not worth anything either. I need to look up that one land. I think it might be a shock land. I think I looked at it earlier, and I was like, the other lands I looked up aren't worth anything. I'm not going to bother looking that one up. But that one might be the one that's worth something. Okay, before I just go pulling. Okay, Full Art Foil. This one's probably going to be the most expensive out of the foil lands I got. But I do like that I have some foil lands. I got a bunch of foil lands now. They're not worth anything, but it's better than nothing. That was a rare there. Mutavault, whatever you want to call it. And Foil Forests. A lot of Foil Forests. He must not like green. I really don't care for green either, but there we go. And that's that. So, we will end it there. So if you guys could please like, subscribe, share, hit that bell icon. That way you get notified every time I upload a new video. You can follow me over on Facebook and Twitter. The links to those are down in the description. And with that, I'll see you guys on the next one.